Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there.
Might need that beat to run back. This is the cut up. This is the key. This is where we come to a hee. This is the cut up. This is the key. Baby, we come to just hee. Listen, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Thank you for being here. It's a Sunday. It's the panel. This is a group conversation. It's a live show. If you didn't know, well, if you've been to Reddit, you know. But baby, let me tell you something. We are going to find things to talk about today. Ooh, hilarious. Real though, for real though. We are going to do a Rate the Runway. That's going to be the new Sunday theme until we have sort of a main show hit the script here, because not everybody watches all these shows, but we can talk about the runways because we do appreciate drag. And of course, I have reviewed every single one of these seasons and shows that we're talking about today. I know a couple of the panel members have also watched these episodes too. Very much that. So we're going to have a good time today rating the runway. A light roast of Down Under season 3. Just a light one. Just a light one. I mean, I'm coming off of it again. You know, I already did the review. You should check it out. It was a good time yesterday as well. But of course, all my love is sending it to my babies out there down under. As you can see, I got my Babs merch available with Miss Hannah Donda, Spanky Jackson, and Queen Kong up there with their signatures. Shout out to my babies on my loves. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time today. Jamar is not here. He will be back next week. Also, C. Diggy's birthday was yesterday. He's an older man now. You know, if you want to show him some extra love today because his birthday is it was right there. You may have missed him because he was out being celebrated in Scrippas. I said it, Chris, you nasty, for his birthday. I said, oh, that's what happens for the big 4. Oh, I'm kidding. So listen, Dooley is here. We got Blakeisha on the line as well. We're going to talk about some of these looks today. We have interesting categories. Supernatural. We have Under the Sea. And then we also have, because of the season 3, episode 1 premiere for Down Under, Somewhere Under the Rainbow. So cute times. We may have a little, light conversation, hot topics, the rest of it, okay? Hold on, I got to give this a highlight. Watching from the MetLife parking lot, waiting to see Queen Bee. Listen, I'm almost there. September 24th, my birthday is almost there. I will be at that concert. I now want to wear an outfit. I don't have anything, but I certainly will wear merch if I have to. But listen, let's get to it. It's at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. There's a link in the description down below. It's a Linktree link. Just hit that sucker, take it where you need to go. I refuse to call it X, so I'll say Twitter and Instagram and other places you can find me. I do reactions on Patreon. I already have all of these episodes that we're talking about today available for your consumption for as low as $1 on Patreon. So check it out, as well as 350 plus videos. Also, for those of you with Drag Race France, this is not the newest episode we're talking about. It's the previous episode. I will be talking about the newest episode Wednesday coming up this week. We like to keep it on track with the channel, right? Also bookable on Cameo. Apparently some YouTuber had to say that's one of her traits, apparently, where she's better than everybody. I was like, girl, I have one. What are you talking about? Cameo, book me. Nice words, I'll say. Listen, if you want to drop a tip in my jar, because the first is around the corner, paypal.me/MattyRants, ketchup $MattyRants, MattyRants. Also support a single father of one, indeed. Where are you at, Mamu-chan? Still in the bed? That's right. He's been a cuddle bug lately, and I love my son. But yes, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for being here today. Understand this is a show for entertainment purposes, so please don't come here with some nonsense and some foolery, because we are not facilitating that today. These gentlemen come with jokes, reads, love, indeed. They're all handsome in some sort of regard, and everybody's attractive, okay? Chill out. All right, everyone's secure in this house. You want some insecurity, you can go to the other spaces and places, all right? Let's go ahead and get the first one up. We're going to start with the birthday. Hoy. It's like I wanted to say another word that was kind of mean, but instead mix it together. But listen, it is Leo season, so a lot of selfishness is in the room. I'm kidding, but he's tall, he's a top, and you love him. It's C. Diggy 1.
Hello. I'm a little hungover, but I came here because I wanted to support. So yeah,
Oh, was that a hiccup in between? Oh my goodness.
yeah. I have like acid indigestion right now too. So
Oh, I guess you'll be Shmee this episode. Okay, that's
I'll,
great.
I'll be going through it.
God bless him. See, you would think because he's so tall that the alcohol wouldn't have hit his system just yet, just traveling abroad, excuse me. It's like, for some of us, it's within the city. And, for Chris, it's international flights for food. Listen, Diggy's voice is telling on him. Julie does it in the private chat. We don't read it all the time, but when we do, we do. When we don't, it's vulgar. See, Diggy, glad to have you here. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Your age because we don't need to post those information once we get to a certain point in our lives, but we still can be proud. We look better than some girls in their 20s.
Yeah, I look great at 38.
That part. Go ahead and keep on telling them that. Okay.
Yeah.
It's fun to be pretty. I'm kidding. Because pretty hurts. Beyonce. See, Diggy, social medias, please.
Yeah, and thanks for everyone for the birthday wishes. I'm gonna try to get through this. I'm so sorry.
Get you a lozenger. I know there's a food desert out there, but I'm sure they got a little Hall packets right in the bodega, son. Get you some honey lemon.
So it's CDiggy1 on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, and then patreon.com/CDiggy1. I have over 100 videos there that's not on YouTube. So yeah.
Fabulous. I want to preface this before we go further that I don't hate this man. All right, there you go. Great, thanks. We literally play video games almost every other day. Don't do that. I beat him, but it's okay. That's fine. Every now and then it happens. I'm proud of him when he, tussles with the master, but it's okay. Listen, let's go ahead and bring in my wide-chested friend over here with the big shoulders and a whole lot of attitude. If you get in his face, he'll knock you out. Not with his fists, with his words, because he's a wonderful soul. This is the nicest I'll ever do for you. Duly __ noted.
I appreciate that. But you know what? Shout out.
Well, thanks, Dooley, for being here.
You funny. You funny, girl. You funny, friend. You funny. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
I was about to say, we all look great for our age.
I'm sorry.
And that is a blessing. Because there's some of these new people out. I'd be like, how old are you? 27.
Ooh. And they're on TikTok.
I said, we might have a little leaf from now and then, but we're not in the streets doing none of that stuff. And that's how we continue to be so beautiful. We drink our water, we bring y'all joy, and we mind our business.
Moisturize your skin. Y'all, morning and night. There needs to be something slapped on that face. I'm not even playing with you.
Start moisturizing now in your mid to late 20s so that by the time you get to your 40s and 50s, and
if you see a pimple, it's not the end of the world. That lets you know your skin's still working, bitch. It's when it starts to go into creases and crevices, then you need to be prepared. If it's dull,
drink your water.
Oh, I know all about Orzaka. Listen,
social media is linktree.com/Dooley__noted. Y'all know where to find me.
We weren't doing it. We were just telling you some people.
We're trying to give y'all some hints.
Some people need to start getting their Walgreens points together so they can get some double backs and get their what is it? Carave? I don't even know how to say it. I always just get it. Ceruve?
I thought it was
Cerulean Gem. All right, let's see here.
Go ahead and afterpay y'all some kills. Get into it. Go ahead and afterpay y'all some kills. Get into it.
I hate it here sometimes, but I love my friends so much. Thanks for tuning in. Also, if you can see, there are dollar signs where these gentlemen's names are at. That is also their tip jars. Drop them a little something. This is not the full Monty, but we can get there. Julie has jumped off screen. Now he's doing this to me. What happened? Okay, listen. We got the next one coming in. Maybe because this one's coming in, he had to get off camera. Maybe because Blake's shine is so deep, it has to be done this way. I want to make sure I do this right. Give it up for the one and the only awarded, decorated, celebrated Blakeisha San Diego.
Greetings and salubrious salutations. Happy I could be here. I'm missing the concert tonight.
Me too.
So
I might go. I still might go. I'm look at the tickets at like 7:00.
So let me turn around real quick. You hoes have been to this already, but then you didn't speak to me, a concert goer who has a ticket hasn't gone, that you're missing something you've already seen.
One of my coworkers hit me up and was like, "Yo, I got Jersey tickets. Like, you trying to go?" And I was like, ugh.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what.
You're crazy. I would have win.
If someone tells me I have the New Orleans tickets, I will go to that concert right after I just go from the September 24th Houston one, because I would love to see the New Orleans vibe with Beyonce.
I just wasn't trying to get him $1,000 for Jersey. So.
Oh, that email? Yeah, no. No.
Not 1,000.
Yeah,
no.
I was like,
I'm trying to get there for under 300. I just want to be in the building tonight. That's it.
Right, I've seen it. I just need to be in the building.
Right,
What?
you get the vibe.
I want to see Blue.
A live show. Listen.
Have we gotten updates on how the girls did with the mute last night?
Nobody gets.
I kind of love that.
They
That's
feel
a thing every time.
Philly got it right, but like somebody still made noise.
It's
you know?
always
I
somebody.
thought Chicago and Chicago did a good job. Detroit did an okay job.
I'm worried for Houston. Well, we better be on good behavior, because, like, come on, she coming back home. Listen,
There's gonna be a whole bunch of silky nutmegs in the audience, just loud.
for Houston, I would that's more Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. Blake, social medias, please.
Yes, you can find me at $ Blue Rubio. No E.
Work.
That's right. With each $ is a Cash App tip jar that you could put something into and sponsor these children in need. Me first. Kidding. But it is also C. Diggy's birthday as well. And again, this is not necessary for participation today, but it's certainly appreciated on all scales, as we're going to bring you some entertainment, especially since I know not everybody watched these shows, but I did bring these runways up, and I'm excited to hear your opinions on some of these looks. I was spoiled by France, and I'm happy to know that all has been right now. And I'm like, okay, that's fine.
I'm tired of these. Listen, I know we all get a little excited about the episode, but you girls watching that get up at 3 a.m. to start posting comments, spoilers, and reactions are honestly the worst kind of fans.
Too.
Baby, we got jobs. We want to take a little nappy nap.
We're old too. Like time.
Come on, y'all.
Like time is different. You know what I mean? I need coffee in the morning. I love how Dooley segued into that real talk, because this is a disclaimer. This program's for entertainment purposes only, and content not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, gender, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are the personal views and not affect the blah, 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 blah. No aid should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude. And if you felt uncomfortable after viewing this program, I have merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. Get you the panel shirt just like this one. Look at me. 200 and still getting this. Get into it.
The only person who doesn't mind a spoiler, like if you can wake up at 3 and do what you need to do, like, I mean, who cares? Like,
here's me. I don't get on Twitter that early on purpose. I have it on my alt account, so I have the stuff I would like to see in the morning. You know what I mean? So that I've learned to just, before I go to sleep, switch it over to the one. Okay. and that way we won't be bothered. But I do notice once I get on Twitter, the first thing on my feed is literally a whole, this is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened. This is how I feel. Girl, can you believe she went home? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And you know what? You're right. You probably
12 a.m. girl. Like, what is going on? You ain't had no coffee. You ain't wash your face. You just got on to talk about spoilers. Like,
but they don't pay rent.
I mean, I'm also
You
like,
know,
when the new Marvel movie drops, I'm gonna go to Wikipedia and tell everybody like, oh, Thanos snapped and everyone died.
oh, girl.
you know, it's kind of on that level, and that's fine, because some people have parents that still love them to keep them there. You know what I mean? Or you're just young enough and you get online cosplaying as a 22-year-old. Girls back in the day used to do that. Call it what it is.
A little Yahoo chat room moment.
Bitch, you better say it. Literally have your whole birthday in your name. Bitch, didn't even know what was going on. They thought it was binary code, bitch. Anywho. We appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Get ready for a good one today. I hope everyone's doing well. This is the runway. I have opinions today, of course, on all these looks and outfits and everything. There are a few zoom-ins. It's also for Down Under. I don't know if these gentlemen actually took my advice and watched it. I know Jamar did, even though he's not here. But it would be funny to see if they saw it, because I can narrate them through it and they can understand that it will not be season 2. It won't be season 2. Season 2 was that girl. It might just peaked at season 2, y'all. No shade.
Season 3.
And it's majority POC cast for that matter, but like things aren't right. Like they did a pirate theme when there's issues of colonialism, literally from
In the
Australia and New
region,
Zealand.
yeah.
The song they chose was by a group that stole from an indigenous man's music.
Oh,
And they had to go through a whole
no.
copyrighted lawsuit. Yeah, it was kind of weird. I was happy with the winner because she is that girl. That girl. But like it's given, oh shit, here we go. This is about to be one of those seasons. Hopefully I'm wrong, but there are a couple of people that are holding it down that make it very interesting, and they're bitchy and they don't care. It's giving Mistress and Lux energy, and I was very happy. I was like, okay, I needed somebody to shake it up in the workroom and talk that shit, and I was very happy for Floor and Hollywood. Of course, the Guatemalan baby and our black queen, one of our black sisters on the show. I was like, Hollywood and Floor are going to hold it for me because they're cutting up already, dragging girls in that much. So let's see here. Let's get started with Mexico. I'm not going to really get the episode together. We're going to just talk about the runway. It was supernatural. I want you all to know, again, Mexico, just to base it. Did I have pictures beforehand? Did I want to talk? Oh, why is it green? I hate when it does that. Here we go. Here we go. Valentina and Lolita Banana, excuse me. These were their looks this week. Not necessarily, they don't ever do the theme for the judges here, but this is what they gave. I want us to get into Lolita first. What are we giving this? See, Diggy, you didn't have to see the episode for this part. Come back. Are you throwing up? Okay, listen.
Girl.
I am not throwing up.
Oh, my
It's been a whirlwind from Thursday to this morning, so I missed the episode, but I would love to review the look.
The way you don't have to have seen this, and that's how I built this today, so that your ass could sit here and just talk about the things in front of you. Yeah. So
I consider it my birthday gift from you.
that bitch, me beating you yesterday and this morning was my birthday gift to you. And if you want some smoke again, you got it.
So competitive. Okay.
I know. I come from a household of 10. Chris, come on. This is how I was raised. Kill. All right, no, Lolita Banana, seriously, though, for the Chris lovers, calm down.
I like it. I love it.
I don't like her face. Makes her look old.
She looks old. It's so much white. It's so much.
Like
there.
here.
Mm-hmm.
The dress is lovely, but the face is maiden.
Yeah. And I want her hair to be bigger.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I like her hair. It looks like it looks relatively real.
It looked like the McDonald's ice cream machine shut down while they was making your ice cream cone.
Not you called her Mr. Frosty from Pete and Pete. Like,
Yeah.
I loved Pete and Pete.
Or Mr. Swirl from Doug.
there we go. There we
Zero.
go. See, that's two references of Nickelodeon for you old heads out there. Shout out to the girls that know those references. Oh, Doug. Do. Valentina.
She looks so washed out.
I'm not understanding these. I mean, these spiders going up and down her head, like
It's
her.
ants. Like, it's.
Supernatural.
I didn't even realize that.
I love it though. I'm sorry. I think she looks so hot. The bow is giving
I
me
like
so
the
much.
I like the idea. The execution is just a little off for me.
I think she's beautiful. It's interesting to see her with these brows because I'm so used to like the iconic Valentina brow that she usually does with the like stripes in it.
She's changed her makeup a lot, and especially when she does her like workroom talks. She's always browless, never a brow, and it's kind of sickening. I wish she would do it more often because she looks really good without a brow. Like it's hard for girls to give that off. I'm like, oh, she's kind of nasty. Okay, who's the first?
This Candace Owen filter is taken away from the image.
Okay, well, the lighting on Drag Race Mexico is kind of homophobic. Like, to be honest with you, like, get ready for how it looks like on the runway, child. It's not. Do you see how dark it is?
That's given season 3 logo.
It's so.
It might
dark.
be season 2 with the purple.
Oh, Down Under changed their lighting
light.
too. They were lighter last season. This season they darkened it down too. I'm like, what is going on today?
It looks like season 2 on Down Under.
Season
2 of America's season.
The category is supernatural. Our Hennis is up first here. I think this is sickening. I actually liked it a lot.
She never misses on the runway.
Ever.
Really good.
She'll fuck up a challenge, but she lets them have it on that runway dolly and in a lip sync.
It looks like a Versace look.
It does.
I like she did the black and gold with this one and with the bodice part of it all. It did remind me of a particular movie. But we'll continue forward here. Next up is Regina Voce. Previously on Queen of the Universe Season 1. I did not like
This
I don't like the face.
Correct.
It's a little difficult when you compare it to what you just saw with this one, where it looks a little bit more time polished, and then we come here and it's like, Six Flags Fright Nights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's exactly what it gives.
The first one gives you like Blumhouse picture. This one gives you definitely.
There you go.
I love you gave a Blumhouse Pictures. By the way, I saw Talk to Me for those of you who are watching. Stay into the last 5 minutes. You'll thank me later. All right, continuing on.
She looks better further away.
She does.
It's supposed to be like which doctor, which woman, and I just look at the dress and everything that's happening and I go, this is supposed to be for something else.
I like it, but something a little Amazon about it.
Yeah, she retrofitted. She retrofitted the dress.
Ask.com or the region.
But why did I think when Chris said that she's so wild, so animal? Yeah, that was playing in my ear very much for that tease. Next up, person who's the front runner of the show, husband with a wife and daughter. I was gagged. Christian Peralta. And they're doing La Llorona. Oh, I did it right. Yes. Okay, sorry. I've been saying La Llorona for the longest since Llorona. Don't do it. Blake, I failed Spanish 3 times. Give me a break now. Okay. But
3 times?
Yeah, it was 2 in high school. I went to French and passed and I was good. And then I got to college. I was like, let me try.
Not your language.
I don't like I didn't get the backwards. It threw me off. And then my teacher was like, you asked too many questions. So we just gave up. Yeah.
Gina?
I didn't like this. Like silhouette.
I see. Thank you, Blake. Why aren't you doing my reviews with me? I call her Silhouette every single time. Every time I see her, I'm like, there goes Silhouette again. She said, Drag Race Mexico. We're going to get this one.
It's not wet enough.
The face isn't. What's the word I'm looking for? It's
not a chop.
For me, it was. They didn't like it.
So.
They didn't like the dress. They were
I
like,
see where she was going, and I know like the fable, but it's like it's something missing.
Yeah, a soft boot.
You know what, Big Boy Project? Can we say Halloween Michael Myers mask more so? Because that's where my thought was driven into.
It does.
Yeah,
it's William Shatner in drag.
Not William Shatner.
And screaming and like talking about her children, like you kind of wouldn't have put it together. So like,
this is actually giving Michael Myers' wife.
But this person's in the front runner. This is the front runner because now they've been eating though. They eat this competition, but they're like clearly sweeping them right now. It's getting a little like, okay, put Matraka in the front, please. Next up is Galavero.
Someone said Mariah Carey without makeup. That is so rude.
You said what?
Someone said Mariah Carey without makeup in the list.
Oh my God. So you saw Precious.
I mean, but that's what they've been saying. Mariah Carey, like Michael looks like Mariah Carey for years. So
can you imagine?
Wait, Mariah actually made a post on her Twitter years ago that was like, stop saying this. And it was like her, like, I just can't wait for Christmas song or whatever it is next to Michael Myers. And I was like, yeah.
Not every time someone's about to be murdered, that song starts playing. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. Y'all, that was really mean. Galavero is next. It's their look.
Child.
No, this is the real. Wait for it. Whoa.
Yikes.
That contact lens was separated by church and state. Okay.
I got brow.
I didn't have
flashbacks.
She did her Snatch Game. She should have did a different Snatch Game character and saved that for the runway because this felt very much. I didn't have a runway look and I made something up.
Thank you. Okay, Blake. I was kind of like, girl, this was supposed to be given for Supernatural. This child, all I saw was you lost a fight and they hit you in your eye really hard.
And for Dooley and Diggy, she's La Llorona in Snatch Game.
Which you just saw Christian's version of that, and you're about to see another version of that too, very shortly.
Okay.
A lot different. But poor baby had her eye rolling off stage.
Rolling in the deep.
Speaking of La Llorona again, Lady Caro, and this is her version of character entity.
I think in comparison to Silhouette, this is a more successful interpretation of that.
You thought so?
I don't think so.
I thought
all.
this was Tamara, but like it got bloody, and this is the R-rated cut of the ring. Like that's what I got from it. Like I couldn't take it.
So to be clear, I don't like this, but I understand this as La Llorona.
She had the baby too.
She had the baby. She's really crying. You know, there's blood everywhere. She looks wetter.
Yes, because she's supposed to be given, you know, river teas. I'm soaking wet, crying all the time, like very much that, you know, versus
It's
a
very
clean,
Dracula.
Not even.
supernatural runway.
Dracula girls would have ate this up.
Not even.
Next up is Matraka.
This is
Sickening.
amazing.
Sickening.
Like the
I
colors.
couldn't believe she didn't win. I was so upset. Oh my goodness, it was
This looks really good.
The face.
it's so
This
Oh,
is cute.
Matraca is.
Wait, what look beat this?
oh, don't say anything. Don't say a word. Let me show Crystal what that beat is. Boop.
You are lying.
Nope. Dead. Because it was
For
Snatch
real?
Game. It was the Snatch Game episode, and Christian did a really good job, and so did Matraka, but they said they gave it to Christian because of Snatch Game. But it was like, why? Like, why? Like, this is right there. This is when I say they have to change scores up when girls do impactful shit on the runway. It's like, nah, bitch, like
This
that was
is-
everything.
That's a
Change
really
it up.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Detail.
I feel like she didn't win Snatch Game because Lolita was being an asshole.
Lolita doesn't really like her. I'm just gonna be real on that.
That's what
Like,
it felt like. Lolita don't like
Lolita does have certain opinions for people on the show that I think are very pointed and base. Like, for example, they also didn't like Pixie and Vermella Noir because they were kind of alt girls and they kept talking about their makeup. And it was like, what are we doing? You do the same beat every fucking week. What are you talking about? Cosplaying as Honey Balenciaga in the workroom. Like, don't do this today. But huh?
Get well soon, honey.
What happened? Who's somebody sick? Achoo?
She's injured, and so she's not performing in the New York shows right now.
Wait, she was there last night.
She said on her Twitter or her Instagram she was not performing because she's injured. So I don't know.
Y'all better stretch that bottom.
No, I think someone I saw the video last night.
Oh, well, I misspoke.
Beehive members talking about what their news and knowledge that's been posted. All right. Next up is Marguerite Ija. I got Final Fantasy teas immediately. I mean, they didn't really care for this, but I kind of liked it just because it looked like VV, but like through a demonic lens. And then it turned into I don't really know if it's a lie or it's a fact.
It's a double boob.
Yeah.
What did
I
she
don't
say?
I thought the difference was look.
It's a double boob.
I thought you said it's a bubba boot.
It could be that too, but like
Baba boot. Baba boot. And now that I'm looking at this.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
No, say it.
This looks like a budget Lawrence Chaney.
She
Oh,
does
she
like
does.
a Lawrence Chaney. It just feels like it's halfway there. Like maybe it's a third of the way there, but like it's in the right direction.
Is it?
It's in one direction. That's down.
I don't know.
You're clicking. You're clicking down.
I think this is more interesting with her face cover and everything.
I think it's because maybe the reveal wasn't as impactful as this starting out to look like some sort of like children's monster, and then it's just
Did
that
she say
one
what it was?
girl. I forget it's a creature she based it off of, but I can't remember. Sorry.
I have a Super Mario reference, like the piranha plant dressed as a witch.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we say what is it? Kamar? What's the name of the witch they just added to Mario Kart?
Oh,
Damn it.
Did you say-
Cameo.
yeah, there we go. So that mixed with Piranha Plant. There's polka dots.
It's not good.
It's not.
Was this the last picture I have of this? It was. Let's go to Drag Race France, everybody. Do. Theme was Under the Sea.
This week's guest, Hollywood Jade.
That is not Hollywood Jade. That is Kitty Smile. Listen. Okay. Let's talk about some Nikki Doll.
Oh.
Yeah, that orange shit killed it, but this here is lovely. Let's just look at this.
Very clean until you like pushed it back.
And then it was like, oh dear no.
Yeah.
I hate that orange. She thought she was giving sherbet.
And what these shoes don't hit me. She looks like one of Barbie's shoes. Like,
is it the stockings that we see too, Julie, with the shoes that are
because
also
they make it look thick. It's like they make it look.
That's what it was. Oh my God. I was like, wait, what is he looking? Wait, I see.
Right, I was like, what is?
Yeah, it looks like sock puppets fighting for heel supremacy here. Or like Barbie fighting.
It looks a little cheap too.
We have to move.
Especially for the host. Like they look more expensive than the host.
Run, Matt, run. Okay, listen.
Wait, what's on top of Hollywood Jay's head? Go back.
They were doing jokes, and he was being Daphne Berkey, who is this lady right here. So he had put this on top of his head.
Okay.
I want him to get a better stylist, but that's a conversation for a different day.
You talking about the outfit that didn't fit that 1 week?
I'm talking about 78% of what she's given.
78.
All right.
I'm out of 78.
Under the Sea. First up is Peach.
What's the category again?
Under the Sea.
Fantastic.
Is chocolate?
No, bitch. This was
That's a door. That's Rose.
Chocolate.
That is Rose DeWitt Bucator.
Jack is literally the behind reveal.
It's chocolate.
That's cute.
It was cute.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
It was the turnaround for me. It gagged. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this.
I wish her hair and makeup were a little bit different, that she looked a little bit more frozen.
You mean less like Davina DeCampo with a beard?
Just less like you hadn't been sitting in below 10-degree water.
Ooh, all right. So Death, listen.
Somebody can call ambulance, but not for us.
My coconuts. I do like Peach though. I was very sad this week. Hunani is next.
I don't get it. Like amoeba?
Like coral. Sort of is. Like
that's what she said.
The full scale, like when they go in the ocean, it's very that. Yeah. I said Fraggle Rock.
Dr. Seuss character.
I would say it does not photograph well. Like when she was coming down the runway, it actually looks kind of cool, but it does not look good standing still.
Marge Simpson.
Yeah, it reminds me of some Dr. Seuss book I read.
I feel like it's like somebody on DeviantArt tried to draw Uma Thurman's Poison Ivy from memory and just did like a really poor job.
It's you giving DeviantArt a shout out and me knowing what that is. All right, let's continue.
I know what that is.
Specifically DeviantArt.
Oh, we like anime. Of course, we all know what that is. Okay, so let's. Terrible. Oh, my friends are horrible.
This is the next evolution. This is like the second evolution from J. Jolie's hair costume. Like J. Jolie and then this.
Well, guess what, Chris? The winner this week.
You lying.
Dead ass.
You lying.
Dead
you
ass.
lying. I know you lying.
I'm telling you, it actually does. It doesn't look great, but it looks better walking. It does.
They also had a really good performance this week, even though Kiana was right there. But
calling the police.
Moon is next.
Where's the rest of the drag at?
It's missing.
Julie said, "Where is the rest of the drag?"
She didn't bring no clothes.
Listen, outside the panty and bra, I thought the face was everything, and I did like the fact that she played on the fact that a fish, children would kill the fish in the bags. She put a child in the bag and was shaking it. Although she looks like one of the sea monkeys from like a South Park episode.
It's just not enough for me.
She looks more like a Ferengi from Star Trek than whatever this is.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
I'm sorry, it's a no.
I love her. I love you, Moon. It was lingerie and a cool face.
And Moon in this most recent episode.
Oh, for real? Oh, I'm excited, Blake.
It's giving Victoria's Secret hair down, and then from here up, it's Clark.
Bitch, I thought this was Face Wars, and she was gonna see RuPaul. Like, it's giving one of the models on there. Wars. You know what I'm saying? And they're about to just show her face and be like, "So my feet was under the sea, and this is my model."
I wish she gave more attention, to the bottom as much as she did to the top.
She was robbed of that the winter episode, Blake, with the whole look that could be revealed, and she was skiing or whatever. I thought that shit was sickening. But yeah, I like Moon. Yeah, but this is a little underbaked. Sarah Forever, the threat of the season. I'll say that right now.
She's pollution.
And then I got sardine can, and I love how you got pollution for a bit. Because there's a sardine. That's why I thought it was a sardine can. I was like, oh, she revealed it.
That's what she said.
It looks like I saw
she said pollution too. So I'm kind of like, oh, okay. Well, maybe it's both. But
was this a repurposed costume?
It is trash though.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. I don't like the boots and the fisting gloves. I don't like those, but I like the dressing concept. I thought was kind of cool. It's like, oh, under the sea, there's trash there, and then sardines are normally considered terrible fish. Chris,
trash.
It's his birthday. Make some noise. Okay, listen. Hope y'all been playing Mega Millions.
I need to.
Because I played. I'm mad I didn't win nothing this last time, but I'm kind of thankful no one else did either. Ooh, the Powerball's at 74 million.
If I could just get 1 million.
1 million. If I can just get 100,000, 50,000 right now. 10K. 5 even, bitch. Like
60K would change my life right now.
60K would be a cute come up.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
hell
my
no.
God.
Hell no. Actually, fuck no.
What was she supposed to be?
A sea slug.
It's a hell to the no.
This gentleman here, ginger bitch.
I'm gonna say the joke.
It's no. All that.
This was once again. I didn't have the rest of the challenge. I couldn't.
Right? Like, this is dead ass a dress and an ugly wig. Like, let's not do this today. A young woman's wig too, because his face is giving struggle. Like, I love her, but I'm seeing makeup on some. Like, it looks like it's a drag you challenge, and like Willem had a hard face to work on. No shade, but like,
no bueno.
She's cool too. I was like, fuck all this. The wig is killing me. Look at that. Whose wig is that? Kim Petras? Like, what's going on here? Like, no.
She wanna be Lawrence so bad.
Somebody said she gave Ursula's ugly sister. Baby, Ursula's sister is Morgana, who is
this is still better makeup than what Melissa McCarthy had.
Yeah, I didn't mind Melissa though. But yeah, I agree.
I finally saw the movie.
Me
Haley.
too.
All right, girl. I was like, yeah, she did that. Other things I didn't really care that much for, but I still enjoyed the ride. It wasn't as bad as people were trying to make it out to be. Lion King is still the worst live action adaptation I have ever seen. That shit was awful. Bio Miss Flores, thank you for the super chat. Oh, so this is what season 1 would look like without the filter. No, that's their face. That's a filter. This is a filtered episode. Oh, Blake, please back me up on that. They have a filter.
They do have a filter.
Yeah, there's a filter. Yeah, there's a filter.
It's like their filter is like a purple pinkish color because everybody looks like when that one girl at the beginning got eliminated, she wasn't as pink as they thought she.
Thank you.
She looked like a lobster.
You see the picture somewhere, it's like, oh, that's the color of the outfit. Okay, got it. Poor thing. we like her, but this wasn't this.
SpongeBob.
I normally take up for mommy, but this wasn't the day. I will let y'all have her because I normally take up for her, but this is not the day.
Ooh.
No, ma'am.
She A for effort.
If you was gonna do it, you got to go full camp for some SpongeBob.
Give me some boxy hips.
Yeah,
like dart that hips, honey. Why are the cutouts? Like, no, like Squidward would do that.
Was she just like, oh, I just got to paint myself yellow?
Listen, this gave me a child's idea of what sick looks like on a piece of paper in the kindergarten class. Like, you draw a couple of green lines up there.
I think the idea is actually really. I've never seen SpongeBob, but I think the idea is really nice.
You've never seen SpongeBob?
I don't watch it either.
Hey everybody! Hey everybody! I want to thank y'all for tuning in. It's the show.
They're not everybody.
Man, y'all make me sick.
What?
Y'all make me sick knowing how SpongeBob lives in my life.
SpongeBob.
Hey, Patrick. See, you got
the first 3 seasons hit every time. Every time.
The Krusty Krab. Pizza for you. Like let's.
I feel like has she done this look and somebody like Raj
Stepping on the beach too. Stepping on the beach too.
And I'm gonna help you like get the edges together and you'll be just fine. Because I think the base of this is actually really good.
I applaud her for the gusto. I'm glad that Drag Race France has the ability to like actually, do that. You know what I'm saying? Because in the US states, we wouldn't have anything of the sorts. It'd be something completely different for copyright reasons. But I thought she was SpongeBob during the Ick episode.
Someone said she looks like jaundice.
It's dry SpongeBob.
Who's seen Sin City?
Oh yes.
Yeah, that really nasty man.
Yeah.
looks like she got away but left a little something with her. It's kind of like that. It follows. Oh, there you go with Suds. Thank you. Me and Julie can laugh at that because we, are young enough.
I'm really surprised. About that girl.
You surprised that we?
No, I suggest one day y'all have some libations, get your Paramount Plus on, and just go through season 1 and 2. You're gonna
feel like some lowbrow cartoon,
right? It's just so stupid.
It's the opposite.
No, the newer episodes are like not really that girl, but 2 and 3 had some adult comedy that was happening throughout all of it, and it was very innuendo kind of like like did y'all catch that? Lots of stuff. It's funny. It's pretty funny, but I get it. Y'all don't have taste. All right, moving forward. Let's see here. Ooh. It's like that one girl that goes to that private school and she wants to be like, fuck all that shit. I'm going to do something different. And this is how she came into class. It's giving that. Cardi B looks unwell. Don't do that. She threw that microphone with accuracy.
Maybe she did.
I mean, I would have done the same thing too if somebody threw water at me.
But I would have had a shoe. Do you hear the heel would have hit that eye? Blind her.
That was warranted. Leave people
Cookie Cunty is next. I thought this was really cool. I enjoyed it. It was waves crashing in the water scape. And then when she reveals it, it's like pearls or, almost like the suds and the foam that's on the water. I thought it was kind of sickening a little bit. Excuse me, dying coral. Forgive me, y'all. It's dying coral. Because when coral dies, it turns white. It was a whole moment. I thought it was lovely.
It's a soft tooth for me.
You give Ursula more.
I like the concept. It's just like the execution a little crunchy.
Roll is a great app to use sometimes for anime. The other two ain't saying shit. I gotta move. What you got?
I like the reference. I just the top part that she didn't take off stayed on, but that it was cinched. I don't like this bodysuit.
I liked everything before the reveal, and then it was like, oh,
right. It's like,
I think that looks really, really cool.
They did her justice with the lighting.
And then
too.
Here, I'm like, ooh, what's happening? Something's happening. And then you get there, and it's like, oh,
maybe it looked better in motion or something.
It was fire in motion. I will say that, because you're just like a slow reveal, and she's like, oh, I miss all this drama.
I don't like the wig. I think too. it's just so far back that I don't see the hairstyle coming.
Okay.
It just looks like she have her hair back.
I'm okay with that. I'm here for that. Kiana is next.
They better be
Maybe you had to see it. You have to go watch the episode because maybe she ate.
It was sickening seeing that jellyfish come down the stage and that reveal into this face.
Oh, okay.
Eat,
I see
sister.
now.
Oh, she peed this week, and I was so mad how they played her. Oh, I was so mad. She always comes down and gives presentation. Always. I had a good time taking screenshots.
I just want to okay, next thing.
I was just gonna say that, but also she looked fresh out the plastic. She acted brand new.
Yes.
That's lovely. Like. So these two were in the bottom.
Okay. Rightfully so.
And it was a double elim.
Oh, get ready. So this one, you know, honestly had a win on them, mind you. Had a win. Okay. The other one had been consistently, you know, not really doing that much. And they said she stays and the other one goes. Everybody was gagged.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would hate to be her coming in the next day. Everybody's face went, excuse me. It was kind of funny just because look, yo, look, everyone's like, what? This one here never changed her face the entire time they were doing the elimination. It stayed open the entire, even with clapping, she was like.
It was a gag.
It was a gag. It was a gag.
Did she not deserve the win?
I mean, so Peach did not do well, and neither did she. But like Peach had this outfit on that wasn't helping her do well. But Peach also had a win.
And the runway was really epic, and they loved it a lot. And then also likability. It was kind of like.
And if you haven't seen the episode where Peach dances, we haven't really gotten to the next dance challenge.
It's a talent show. She ate that up. And it was like, okay, she literally makes music, choreographs, gentleman approach. That was kind of the issue. Also, a year in drag. So that was an issue they were having with her because the makeup wasn't fully up to par like we've seen with other girls with the bearded queens, even though they did change the color of their beard throughout their look. So I would like give her some coots there because some girls are lazy. But yeah, I was sad. I was sad.
That's a choice. Okay.
And she's my favorite, so I felt sad about that.
Oh, every time I see him, just want to do that. All right. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. 48 minutes in. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. These gentlemen here are C-Diggy1, Julie _ noted. Blakeisha San Diego, otherwise known as Blake Successful. Listen, if you want to drop them a little tip in their jars, their dollar signs by their names, that is their cash apps. Give them some love. It's also C-Diggy's post-birthday, so give him some, money to buy condoms. All right, listen, let's move forward here.
Condoms?
Oh, I have a story, but I can't say it. Never mind.
Okay.
I'll say
I wish I never said anything. All right, let's
a story just came to mind. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So there is a contestant on here who has said transphobic things and has also defended racist people. Their name is Ashley Madison. I just want to give that little preface beforehand, okay? Not a Hanaconda situation where they've apologized, done the research and the work. Chrissy Diggy's met Hanaconda for that matter and all that matter. Like she's this. So yeah, just want to preface that before we go through. I've already been dragging her and I will continue to. Because they need to really do their research before they put people on the show. Like dead ass. Oh my God. So listen, they had Keita Mean show up and Spanky Jackson, winner of season 2, one of my favorite fucking people in the entire universe. Oh, look, that's me with Queen Kong, Spanky Jackson, and Hanaconda. The Babs. Oh, look, that's their merch right there. Letting you know that I actually support Drag Race Down Under. This season, though, interesting so far. But shout out to Queen, shout out to Spanx, shout out to Hannah, shout out to Minnie Cooper. DragCon was very short this year, but we had a good time. Yes, I don't need a pad. Those are my hips. All right. First up into the workroom is Hollywood star.
I thought this look was horrible. And if I see one more black girl with a Naomi Campbell wig, like it's just not fresh anymore. Even
it's
though
giving Star on Fox. It's giving
Hollywood
Star on Fox.
Hollywood is that girl. Hollywood has a good episode, but like it's just not a good look.
She was giving. I don't know what they're talking about.
You like this look?
I did. For what we saw come in this workroom. My bar is lowered, girl. This is down under. No shade. No shade. My bar is lowered, Blake.
Like nephew playing in auntie's closet.
Bitch, I would have said, sister, you've been up.
It's giving Suge Avery.
Yeah, Suge. God is trying to tell me something.
I'm not
He's to walk to church.
It's like Suge Avery and Naomi Smalls fusion danced, and this is what came out. Like,
I'm here. But listen, I think she's fabulous. I thought it was a good look compared to Will.
Compared to what you're gonna see is.
Yes, and she's lovely. She's actually one of the best things about the show so far because Mama says what the fuck she wants, like period. And I'm here for it. But she's also from the States, but now living in Australia. FYI. Here's the racist. Excuse me. Ashley Madison is here.
Ashley Madison, that's her name?
That's her name.
Don't wear it out.
That's crazy. I know it, Ashley Madison.
She look racist.
She does. She looks racist.
She look racist.
She looks like she says hard ER.
Oh, but get ready for how the they dragged her in the edit. They dragged her in the edit, and I loved every single second of it. So listen, she starts us off by saying Hollywood has a reputation for being a bitch and no one will book her. Oh, don't worry, it's handled because more people walk in and then start going, oh, Ashley has a terrible reputation. I was like, oh, no one was talking about Hollywood but you. Next up, from Guatemala, now living in New Zealand, it is Flor. She's also the one that's keeping me in this season because she reads for Phil.
I think as an entrance look, it's cute. The face is
I
right.
like her face, yeah.
Oh, she's muggy wuggy. Very that. There was a funny moment though, where a fly, they made sure that zoom in was right because you could see it buzzing and trying to land on her face the whole time. Very funny way to enter the workroom, and it's so funny because Ashley's laughing at her. You got that fly in your face, girl. Flora then takes an up down and says her pants don't fit
because they don't.
And then the cameraman. This is not me zooming in. The camera, literally the edit. Boom. This will not be the last time we see that.
You can't come in the room throwing shade when you're
and you don't have clothes that fit for the whole episode. Up next is Ivory Glaze. I realized they're mixed with Chinese and I think someone said Dutch.
Ivory Glaze.
Ivory Glaze. Just like you think it is. Sploosh. Ivory Glaze. She's a pretty girl, and there. It's like stop the sentence right there.
It looks better now that you zoomed in on it.
I mean, she did come in, sleepwear. Literally, she's dragging Ivory. She's like, I've booked her for jobs because she's a new queen. She's not really real known like that. Proceeds, the camera then shows her tucking in her pants. Then the producer, y'all, this is like they dead ass were shaded Ashley. Prompted this, what are your first impressions of Ashley? This face, then followed by this picture.
She's that scene with Marlon trying to put on the clothes in White Chicks. That's what it gives.
I wonder who she borrowed this outfit from. They're tiny.
Maybe she thought she wasn't going to be filmed from the back.
Or the front, too, with this wig.
I was just going to say, like...
She was going to be filmed, period.
Looking like someone needs to throw a bomb at that. Just boom. Now, Amel walked in and then walked back out because they forgot their line. Our second Black Queen this season.
Oh, man.
Jamar
Couldn't
84.
remember her age, couldn't remember her name, couldn't remember her line, couldn't remember where she was.
Y'all
at.
leave Jamar 84 alone. This is his first time
her.
on TV, and we're trying to give him some love here because that's Jamar down, sister. I'll tell Jamar to his face. I was hoping he would be here. Jiggly caliente in the workroom. Hi, sister. Ivory Glaze is exactly how I want to be left after a date. Because if you ain't leaving me like that, the date didn't even happen. Give it up for Jiggly Caliente, vulgarity. Brooks, okay. Listen, Jiggly, we're about to get into Drag Race Philippines next week. So tune in because August 2nd, I believe, is the premiere date for Drag Race Philippines. I will be doing my rant review. And then we will be, of course, talking about it on the panel.
Go shoes.
Yes, excited for another season of that. But I liked Amel. I just hated this for her because Ivana Drunk came next. Yo. Chris
The
Hiccup.
most cute.
Chris Hiccup.
Yeah, I thought you only hear.
It's the fact that Ivana Drunk. I wanted. Sorry, Ivana Drink is Chris Hiccup. That was perfect timing. This is and Anita Wiglet's husband from season 1 of Down Under and from Canada versus the World.
Interesting.
She's pretty.
She's pretty. She's
The
pretty.
outfits are not going to match that energy. Next up is
Oh, okay.
Isis Avis Loren.
These names.
She would definitely be her front runner.
Avis,
But I can already see
Loren.
the human unit, all that hair going down. That's definitely 40 plus inches. Okay.
Can you go back to the photo?
Which one? Out of drag or in
Out
drag?
of drag.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you thinking you just stepped into a Mellow Mushroom restaurant and they're about to like give you like your napkins and fork and tell you about their specials and that Caesar salad pizza that they're trying to get off? All right, let's move forward here. Or at working at a dispensary. Ooh, that too. I could totally see Isis working at a dispensary. Wait, go back. Absolutely. They're going to tell you the specials. You're going to know. Them 7 grams, girl, get you some. They're $50 this week.
I've just seen this person before. That's all.
Oh, you have? And
No, just like somewhere in Baton Rouge, like where they would be working at a Mellow Mushroom.
Thank you. Chris knows the read. I appreciate it. For those of you who've been to a Mellow Mushroom, you know I was on the money with that. So moving forward, that's actually a really good place to eat sometimes. They didn't want y'all to see her outfit because this is her wide shot. I'm so serious. You're like, Rita's Menu. And then she reveals herself and you're like, oh, that's her name, Rita Menu.
All right.
Less than a year in drag.
Mm-hmm.
This has been an issue for some of the people that are talking about the show. They're like, wow, you put a whole lot of baby queens on one season. Like, what's happening here? And a lot of girls apparently with time and experience were not casted. This one, though, does have time and experience. It's Bump of Love.
Like Bumba.
Yeah, Bump of Love. Yeah, Bump of Love. They did not get a lot of screen time this episode. This outfit's ugly.
I think that they're gonna be okay.
I think they're going to build up as the season progresses. I see that. Gabriella Lavucci.
It's my favorite.
I kind of live for her a little bit, a lot, because it's hideous, but like intentional on purpose. After you see the runway, it was like, oh, you played. Okay, I see what you did here. That's cute. But yeah, the girls were dragging her. But she's like,
She works at the same place that the other girl works.
Mellow Mushroom. I'm telling you, this is the regional
Crochet.
He's taking out the trash though. He's not in the front.
Like I
Happy
love it.
birthday to C Diggy. Listen, I hate it and love it at the same time. Like for so many reasons. Crochet, you better stay. Okay.
Oh man. And then the initials and
They just were dragging her. Like the
And then the wig.
I said, all right, watch her be the one to win. That's how it works. You better ask Spanky. Girl, the mama came in and I said, who in the fuck is this? Bitch won. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. She made friendship bracelets for everybody. It was really cute. Flora was like, oh, please. Now look at the lighting here. RuPaul looks like they're in another universe.
Oh my God.
I forgot Ru even hosts this season.
Listen, stretched out Billy Porter is here to tell y'all how they feel.
What?
Girl,
Who has a home on each of these hella white places?
you said what?
I said Rue has a home in each of these hella white places.
I'm telling.
What?
I forgot what I said she looked like. On my
What
episode.
am I looking at?
The Quaker Oats husband?
Duly laughing.
It's giving Oliver Twist. May I have some more? Like like what? RuPaul just don't care no more. RuPaul is gonna show up in whatever.
You see the shoes that she has on too. The outfit is mad, baby. The theme.
Yo, I'm weak. My spirit is weak. That's funny.
The theme was red and wild.
You would never know she'd had pants on. You know what I'm saying? Just
What was the full
Keisha? Do you have on bottoms? Of course.
Rue outfit looks like the rug from the Christmas tree.
Like the,
tree skirt?
The tree skirt.
the tree skirt?
It's not cute.
Oh my God.
Oh man, not
exactly
RuPaul Silkskin. There you go, Crash. RuPaul Silkskin.
That's what it gives.
I need you to spin this hay into gold.
No, she spin the trauma into gold.
My goodness.
It's the trauma. It's the gold.
Spin the trauma into gold.
First 15 minutes of this episode.
I can't. Nah, it looks like he's gonna have to answer his riddles. Not you calling RuPaul a troll bridge. A bridge troll. I can't. Very nutcracker.
Diddly D. Guess who it is? It's me.
I'm gonna tell you, Ruby is not red hot in this outfit at all, bitch.
No, she's not.
All right, so RuPaul spoke to these girls in a different room in a different country to tell them that they're gonna be here in this competition because that lighting is weird.
What is this? What's work? Look at this room.
Oh, it's small.
Scary.
Wait till you see the stage. Wow. They're in an office building. Do you hear me?
They're in the wild basement.
The wild basement is bigger. They had a whole storyline moment of it's so happy to see another Black person on the show, especially out here in Australia. There's not a lot of Black people for what to happen later. And I was a little bit perturbed by that. I'm glad this happened, but please don't show us shit like this and then do what you did. Maggie Pesky looking like a thank you so much for the super chat. I certainly appreciate you. Because that word got on my screen, I'm going to just press this button right here. Go ahead, sister. I don't know if those clothes were used for doing yard work, though. But we'll continue on. We'll...
How many people of color on the show?
So 2 Black people, and then Flor is from Guatemala. And okay, here we go. This works out here. I can just point to everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
Not 3, Chi. No, this is not 3 because we're talking about people of color. So boom, 1, boom, 2, mixed, still color, 3, because right, and then 4, 5, and then 6, and then 7. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I said, oh, okay. Now, if 7 of them go home first,
if all 7 of them go home at all.
now may the best queen win, but we noticed that there are a lot of young queens on there, and they just so happen to be majority POC queens.
Even Hollywood has only been in drag for less than 2 years.
That part, a year and some change. Like, as a matter of fact, let me go over it. Okay, so who hasn't been in drag that long? Ammo hasn't been in drag that long. Ivory actually doesn't really even do drag full time like that. Flor hasn't been doing it that long, but still longer than most of the girls. This baby's been doing it for literally months. Like, it got in there. Gabrielle has been doing it for a minute. Hollywood's been doing a year for some change. Bump has been doing it for a decade and some change, probably, or 50 something. Yeah, they've been doing it for a minute. Isis has years, and then Ashley Madison has like maybe like 3 or 4 talking some shit. It was like, really, girl? Okay. And you coming in here and your clothes don't fit, and the girls that have only been doing it for 1 year, their clothes. Okay. All right, Maddie, get off the races. Okay, excuse me.
Sky. That's who she looks like to me.
Deja?
You talking about Rita Menu?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, the way I
see
just
that.
knew that's where you were going. Except Deja's a realized version of where
Yes.
we're going to go.
Yes, agreed.
So Ashley wanted to press Rita about who they are and what's their brand because she's going to do so well this episode. Okay. Now Ivory's lyrics are trash, and Floor and Hollywood try to help her. This then works against them later, which pissed me off. She basically blamed them for her wanting to quit the competition because they said that they like made her feel bad about her lyrics not being good. I'm so serious. So that side came out real quick. Gabriella even said something like, girl, it's not cute. You're doing too many words. Like, fix this up. This face will be iconic the rest of the season because she makes it a lot every time someone says something crazy. Mamu-chan, why you down there, son? They had to work on the choreography themselves. These shoes can tell you they don't dance.
Also, do you see how dark this stage is while they're working on choreo?
Look at how small the stage is. Like with all of them on there. Please get that perspective together. It's a tiny office. Hi, baby.
It does look like a
So
tiny
small.
Hi, baby. Okay.
You might be wondering, where's the choreographer?
They had to do it themselves.
Oh.
And nobody wanted to do it.
Because nobody dances.
Exactly.
Wow.
That part. There you go.
Wow.
Playing with my feet. Ivory wanted to quit, and Isis had to ask, tell her to stay because she said she doesn't feel like she's on that level and she's not really that good. And she has a job and she has pressure from home and all that jazz. And Isis is like, girl, it's day 1. We haven't even gotten to the second part of this episode yet. Ivory came in the workroom and said that the girls made her feel bad, that told her that she was wrong for this. Mamu-chan's going for my mic. Floor and Hollywood exchanged looks, and I knew we're going to have a good season. These two are going to keep me. Look at this face while someone is telling you they're the reason why you wanted to go home.
Do you see that, John?
Okay. She said, oh, she's mad? Okay, that's too bad. It's Blake, I don't know if this was you, but this was me. When we got here, and Hollywood's like, I didn't realize that me trying to help is the reason now for you having a bad day. And Flora's like, bitch, I thought I was tripping. Oh, I was like, yes, thank God we have some real conversations happening in this workroom right now because they said this is some bullshit here. Gabriella looking like Breaking Bad.
Not Jesse.
Tim Homer Simpson. Liz Taylor from American Horror Story Hotel basically is apologizing in this moment. I don't think Gabriella needed to, but they just, didn't want them to have like a bad day, I guess. Bitch, Floor and Hollywood were me. Is she really apologizing? Now we're going to look like the assholes today. Oh, whatever, girl. I'm not apologizing for shit. I was here for all of this. I was here for all of it. Oh, please keep them on the show, Ru, because they're going to be entertaining. This is RuPaul with terrible lighting.
Damn.
Terrible lighting. Whoa!
Oh, no, girl.
Move out the way.
She's back to black.
Who did that?
Mamu, okay. I'm going to put you down. Oh, my goodness. What do you mean, who did that production?
Maybe that's Raven's handiwork, too.
Well, someone played that Jay-Z song. Set your flow, get your dough.
What?
Ooh.
What? Oh.
Or better yet, get Misty. Was that your bitch when they had his shit?
Wait, look at your lips. I can't even get the rap out. Not Mrs. Bleak.
Not Ru looking super duper fly. I can't. Listen.
Again, it looked like she put her face against that window, though.
Oh, look at this angle. This is an angle.
This is just so weird. Like,
She looked like one of them glowworm toys from the 90s.
in that confusing ass background, like you have these weird shapes, and then the spotlight's behind her.
Like,
It's just
I
not
don't
good.
like the texture either. It looked like a simplex, and I'm bothered.
I mean,
It's
listen, it's giving craters in the face. You know, it's Kenya Moore's forehead. Whoop. No,
Oh.
no, let me not do that. She's gotten it fixed. Let me not do this. The Moore stands are to come after me. You know, even though she's, yeah.
What's that fear of like different like holes and stuff?
Try something, trip of something phobia.
Yeah, just looking at this.
It's something like that. I don't know.
Trypophobia.
I don't have a fear of it. I really don't like looking at that kind of stuff. It makes me.
It reminds me of the set of the
feel-
dinosaurs. Remember that show on ABC?
You talking about not the mama?
Not the mama. That's what it reminds me of. The set.
The Sinclairs.
The last season was sad.
Literally, they ended the world. It was like, okay. Even though in the first season they literally had a whole like scare episode like that. Yeah, Michelle looks
Michelle looks great.
Michelle Visage is
Michelle looks fantastic.
Reese Nicholson actually was very likable this episode. Like,
for what?
I laughed. He was making faces and dragging girls. I was here for it because he was like, what you did wasn't good. It really wasn't. What'd you say, Blake?
That's a new mouth. He got his teeth done.
I was wondering where are his lips.
What? They don't have them.
Oh, you were looking at the teeth. I was just wondering where the lips are.
Look, you better listen. Want to play? You better leave Chucky alone. All right. The writer's strike done ruined. Oh, listen, I'm happy that give them people their money, but like this bullshit has like pushed a lot of TV back that I was very happy to be waiting for in September. I'm evil. Pay those people their money. Y'all got the houses. Okay, pay them their money, please. Not you said that they looks like
yeah, I was like, that's the child.
Glenn and Glenda. Y'all need to stop. That's funny. Diva Mahal was the guest judge. Y'all are not from Australia nor New Zealand, so none of y'all know who this is. All right, let's move forward. She was lovely though and nice.
She sings.
Mm-hmm. The Maxi Challenge was them creating lyrics and performing on stage like at a Mardi Gras float, not New Orleans Mardi Gras. But I know, Chris. I know Louisiana. Stand down. But for pride for them, their Mardi Gras out there in Australia, that part, okay? Not to be mistaken with what goes down in New Orleans, baby, over there on Bourbon and not shooting in front of the Hardy. Anywho, hearts. So let me stop. Let's talk about it. Not really. I'm gonna skim through this because we're trying to get to the runway. Even though Hollywood Star was the best of all of them,
she was. I'm just sick of seeing the outfit.
The Mugler, the inspired moment.
She's giving Azalea Banks here.
She's giving Beyonce.
Speaking of Azalea Banks, we will have a reading later. Get ready, everybody. We're gonna have a reading.
It's literally Beyonce's Mugler look.
It's the out, yeah, from right.
No, just her look. She just reminds me of Azalea, but I didn't watch the episode, so it could be different.
We're not shocked.
You don't need to see it.
You're actually kind of good. No shade. Even though I'm enjoying Floor and Hollywood confessionals, reading, dragging the full drama. I see the drama this season happening. Bump of Love, I don't remember, so I'm not going to talk about it. No shade. Gabriella Labucci was funny. Even though she was dressed like, a children's character, she wore a regular dress and then put this on top of there.
So much of this looks so costumey. Like, I want to be excited, but like, y'all didn't bring no clothes.
Some of them don't have any, and it looks like that. So, she was not giving. Oh, they were dragging her. So now you have another outfit that doesn't fit.
We see a whole and so this is my other issue, partially with this season, because nobody contours their breasts anymore. I'm okay if you're not gonna wear like breastplates and titties, but at least give me the illusion. Like Violet Chachki gave me illusion, didn't really wear them. Like put some shit up in here.
Listen, Crash, thank you for the Tippy Poo on Cash App. Always being entertaining. Love y'all. Love you too. agree with Blake, but also there was a note, since those of you who didn't see the episode, the people in production said, your nipples are showing. Do you want this nipple tape? Because we need you to cover it. It's probably going to look better on TV. She declined that. And that was then given to Rue and the judges. So now they're watching it, and Rue's like, why are her nipples not taped? Like, they told her to work that out. She declined it because she knew best.
Please tell me she went home.
RuPaul said to her, when production tells you to cover your nipples, you should probably say, I should cover my
She's
nipples.
like literally, you need to follow and listen, because sometimes your gut doesn't tell you what you really want to hear. Like, if someone's telling you something, especially them who's trying to make you look good, take the note. Flora did really good. She ate this up. Like, honestly, she had a great verse. She was dancing down. Z-Way.
Oh my God! Exactly.
Z-Way.
I'm about to say Z-Way.
Z-Way.
Or Jesprit. Or what's her name from Rock of Love season 1? What's that girl's name?
I can't remember.
Oh, Sapphire, Safari.
No, that's not Rock of Love. That's
Rock of Love. Oh.
Yeah, not not that.
Brandy?
No, the alt black girl that thought that Brett likes black girls.
I can't think of what her name is.
Dallas, thank you.
There you go.
Who said Flo Millie? This chest too big. That's not
I was
Flo.
about to say Flo Millie. I was like,
I love Flo Millie. Feel like a pussycat dog. Yes, baby. She got some good music.
I hate this.
It wasn't good. And they both were terrible, to be honest with you. They didn't dance well at all. This outfit is ugly.
Oh my gosh.
Read a menu. Wait for the full outfit. You're gagged. Gag.
They look like trash bags.
But ask yourself, why would you dance in this?
She looked like chitlins. Did I lie?
Oh my God. I had said intestines on my review, and you think chitlins just really like clicked it. I can't. Not chitlins. Like right out the tub, too. No clean, bitch. I can't. All that shit in there.
Also, Madison's crotch.
God. It's supposed to be a clam, is what I'm assuming, and that's supposed to be a pearl for this piece, and it's that, right? That's what it tried. Look at Michelle's face.
horrible execution.
She thinking, let me get up out of here. Where my passport at, girl?
The judges, Blake, you know I'm not lying. The judges and the edit was really shady for a lot of people. They kept making their faces like, girl.
Because they thought they were going to get a show. When Hollywood came out, they were like, oh, bitch, this is great. And then as it got going, they were just like,
yeah, Hollywood shouldn't have started it because it just left everybody like, oh, well.
Delisha Nicole noted.
There's Dooley's new name right there. Delisha Nicole.
Delisha Nicole.
Isis did okay. I low-key forgot about it because I kept staring at this. So pretty, but that wig don't belong on that head.
I hate that wig.
It belongs on a square, rounder.
It belongs on Eureka.
Oh, bitch. Hold on.
Not a thumb. Blake said, "Wiggle your big toe, bitch." I can't. Let's look at Reese's face.
But when you said it, the mental picture that I got just made it.
And you know there'd be beads of sweat coming down.
Wow.
Was the performance that bad?
Oh, baby.
Look at Reese's face. Please get into it. First of all, she wasn't even lip syncing her part correctly, so the words were off key. She was doing this.
She could not dance.
It was bad. It was pretty bad. And Reese just made these faces that were killing me. Like,
what was Rue's face like?
Oh, let me go back to it. It was consistently at this. And then she would sigh. Oh, they caught her sighing. Like,
oh wow.
And it was like, oh,
I can see someone just putting a thought bubble next to her saying, "Why did I renew this season?"
This definitely is meme worthy. This face right here. Like, what is going on today? Michelle kept raising her eyebrow, like, what are we watching? Especially after this. This made her face go, what?
Maybe she's fighting that Botox, trying to raise her eyebrows.
Not this jiggly.
Nuh-uh. I mean, Blake ain't lying. Rice Eureka sold her drag.
Not this jiggly. Not this. Not this, girl. Not this. Not this. Not this. Not this. No. Jesus, fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it.
Oh, no. That deserves a witch's cackle. Like, come on. That deserves a witch's cackle right there, honey.
Oh, not this.
Girl, she's Rice. Oh,
not.
You know, it wasn't white rice.
I would have said Ice Spice, but like blah. Ooh, okay, all right. So it was.
I just want y'all to know that Jesus is the rock of my salvation. His banner over me is love.
All right, so there are men of color for the pit crew.
Yeah, really just leaning on for Australia since it started out so white, right?
Remind me to send you something after this, Chris, from a particular person that may have been on the show that talked about. Remind me to send you that conversation. They won't mind I send it to you. Ooh, bitch, I'm about to eat you up. You about to be like, what? Mm-hmm. Very much that. Very much that. It's giving performative. It's giving very performative.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He fine though. And so's the other one. All right. Somewhere under the rainbow, since they're down under, it's not. Yeah. So, Isis Avis Loren is first. Rainbow category, mind you.
No.
A soft boot.
I'm giving it a steel toe boot.
I was like, this is hard boot.
I enjoyed the message, the bodysuit. I was taken into an Anitra atmosphere.
Oh, that's a bodysuit? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
With a little with a cape from the back.
Oh, okay. Well, boot.
I thought she was about to jump over Marsha at one point, but it's okay. It's nice. I appreciate the message. Ooh, somebody moving. Hell no. Hell, this is a real outfit.
It's like like we're gonna play Twister on Dark Mode.
Do you know what she said about this outfit?
What?
She didn't have something, so she took something and made up a story about how it fits.
Dead serious for the first episode. Like,
how long has she been doing drag?
That's Anita's husband. We don't even have to ask those questions. You got a drag queen in your access wheel. Look at this wig. What doesn't it want to be?
This is really bad.
It's literally 3 different wig styles in this.
And all ugly. Like Xerneas in the front, Salamander on the side,
and Kelly Ripa in the back. Because what is this? I'm very confused.
Bitch, I said Tamra. It is my opinion. Like it's just I can't like.
It looks like 2 different wigs.
It's
her
3
to have the same taste.
It's 3. It is 3.
It's 3. Like, bitch, what were you thinking?
When Beyonce said you could be both and be in the middle, she didn't mean this. Okay, like
English, Spanish, and French.
And then she said, "Take it all off."
Sheesh.
I'm about to eject, Dooley. Shut up. Oh my God. Wow, can I be serious with this episode? It's giving open cast and call.
And wait, them girls used to come to the cast and call already. Some of them girls would eat this.
Thank you, Pizza Mateo. I appreciate it. Super chat. This is giving season 1 to season 4 lighting. Thank you, Round the Cold Beauty. Look at her. She's at like I thought she was outside with a street lamp over her in this one photo right here. I thought she was waiting for her.
That's what it's giving. Like the
And what's even sadder is like this girl thought she ate it up. She thought she ate.
But the walk, Blake, the walk. Let me do it.
She thought she was like, bitch, I ate that.
Oh.
Yo, them hands were doing the Squidward, girl. I was like, what is happening? Swish, swish, itch.
I hope the looks get better. This has to be the worst one. Oh, okay. Well, it's
better. This is better.
Yeah.
It's basic. We can say it. I like her, but the wig and the makeup are doing all the work. Amel's next.
That lighting is so bad.
I hear Blakeisha's music. Doo-doo-doo.
It looked like Tamisha Iman ate the poison mushroom.
And yet again, you got a corset on, which makes you smaller, but you ain't like. It's
not it, baby.
I don't like it.
It's a nice bought dress.
Damn the message. Like, I don't like it.
I like her. I don't like this. I like her wig and makeup though. The racist Ashley Madison.
What did she do that was racist?
Elliot with 3 coats.
You said what? No, she's the one that defended Scarlett Adams, who did all that blackface stuff and all that mess online. It was telling us we can all go do something with ourselves. Then also made transphobic comments as well. Never apologized.
Oh, okay.
So it's on site for life, basically.
Yeah, Elliot can go home.
That part.
Damn.
This could be Elliot.
And guess what?
That part, man. That part.
Guess what? The dress doesn't fit.
Julie, get out of my face.
Oh yeah, that part.
I was like, oh, that was me. Oh,
I saw the wheel turn.
I was like, yeah, that applies. That applies. Same taste level too.
The dress does not fit yet again.
Who was the small young woman you borrowed these clothes from? Because your titties are showing again. The wig is too big for this look.
She had to go home, right?
Stop playing with me.
She was in the bottom, and they dragged her.
Oh my God!
I gotta choose me, Lucius.
But listen. This is the judges' faces. They were just staring.
Yet again, we see your titties.
Reese looking at Rue. Then you see Michelle look at Rue like she's not getting this memo. They've been telling her this. Drag queens need to leave Vivienne Westwood alone. And it was supposed to be somewhere under the rainbow. And that was your idea, to do Vivienne Westwood with some black leather. Like, girl, what?
What the hell is that?
This is somewhere. Well, look at the colors. No, baby.
No, baby.
In this wig, look at how big. No, it's so bulky. It just looks unnecessary.
No. We've seen plaids like mixed plaid done much better.
Yeah, we've seen racists do better too on the show. All right, let's move forward.
A few times.
Someone.
Okay.
Twice.
And Lorel loves Jimmy.
When I tell you, it took a long time to get that button over there. I was like, shit, you need to hurry up. My goodness. Okay, yeah, they were over it when they kept seeing her come out here with her little titty bibs. Like, what's happening here? Bird chest flying any weather. Read a menu. No.
Look like paper mache.
And
I hate it.
Somewhere under the rainbow is the category, and she's like, I'm doing the colors for the gay men because they need more love, right?
Did she go home?
Safe.
safe.
I said, child, I thought I was watching Real Housewives of Orange County, and this is motherfucking, what's her name? You know who I'm talking about, Chris. Not Gina. What's her friend?
Emily?
Yes, there go Emily.
The course ain't even stoned like that. Like, it's just so meh.
Well,
bump of love.
Worse and worse.
It is. It's clicking down.
This is under the rainbow for her. This is what she thought.
She chose
from worse to worse.
She chose specific colors. That lace is downstairs. Man,
how unfortunate.
See, the hairline is up here, y'all.
Okay, so follow me here.
Did
It's
she
a
go
Tengu warrior in green.
Well, she is she Maori? I forget what her background is specifically, but that is what is a part of the outfit, like you can tell from these things here. But yes.
It's just a chop for the category.
Jiggly, no one even said that, but here you go. Leave the lady alone. Shut
How
your
old
face.
is she?
51.
Oh.
Blake.
That
I'm like-
response, Blake. Oh,
I would have thought we were. I thought
dang.
Blake sounded like we were at McDonald's and he was in the back seat waiting on them chicken nuggets, bitch. Mighty kids meal looking ass. My God. But back Casey, thank you for the super chat. Hello, panel. I hope y'all are having a great day. Bumpa and the Boosh and Hollywood and Isis are pretty fab. I reckon they played Ashley. Anywho, have a great day and much love for the review. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you. Moving forward, Gabriella Labucci. This is the same person who came in that crochet outfit.
In comparison to everything we've seen so far.
And someone said Fran Drescher from The Nanny when she had that colorful dress. Who was it? Was my friend Stanley who sent me that picture? And I was like, oh, that is it. I got that immediately. Now, it is a little
Loose.
yes, and the composition of blonde to
Yeah, the wig is distracting.
It's very Jersey.
you know, she just isn't tan, so they drag her like weekly. Okay, 414 in the room. Hit that like button. Thanks for being here. Ivory
Also,
Glaze, huh?
What I just noticed is that like she kind of needs to pull the makeup down into her body because it stops at her clavicle.
You looking at this right here?
Yeah, it just looks a little weird.
I would have thought that was a tan at first, but then I see what you're saying. You know, it gave me that sun don't like me. My shirts are always wrinkled. Ivory Glaze, this was a bop.
This is a woman.
This
I was gonna say this looks a lot better.
She may have did terrible in the challenge, but she ate that runway up, and I was
And
like,
it's not
"Oh my!"
white.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. It's so cool with the paint dripping down. I was like, "Oh my God, I love it." Yeah,
I won't be surprised if she transitions, actually. Based on what she said in her package, how drag makes her feel, I won't be surprised. This is nice.
see, Diggy is silent. It must be great. I'm just kidding.
See, they get on like white
I
pantyhose.
love it.
Okay.
Shoes.
Listen.
White stockings.
You better leave that office heel alone. Listen. All right. Next up is Hollywood Star, if I have this right in order. Yes. I got nervous, and then I felt better.
Okay.
She said, Black Lives Matter movement incorporated into my pride with me being in the LGBTQIA plus community. The lighting is homophobic.
It's racist.
He is fine back here. But listen, look, where is she going? Look, like she's walking through a movie theater trying to find her seat. That's how dark it is. Like, girl, you can't
It
go
is
late.
really dark.
But she had a great presentation and she looked really good. I was just kind of mad again. The lighting was like, oh, really not going there. And thank you for hitting that fist at the end. We appreciate you, sister. Floor is next. That's 3 in a row. I'm just saying. Like, I was like, oh, okay. This was fire to me too. Like, she incorporated like a lot of stuff that from her indigenous culture with Guatemala, and she put it into the design and the aspects and look of this outfit. I thought it was severe.
My only issue with this is why paint your face if you're not gonna take that off of your face?
She took it off later, but I think she was just like feeling herself, Blake. Like, when she was walking through, I was like, bitch, I'm just gonna keep this because I'm giving. It should have been a reveal. Because her face looked good underneath. I did take that picture too.
That's the only other thing I have an issue with too, Blake.
Let me get the face for you. Where is she? Where are you, doll? Right there.
Oh,
She's muggy. She's muggy. Okay, so Floor completed the runway. That was the end for the Under the Rainbow. These were the tops and the bottoms. And
Okay.
Amel, Ashley, Madison, Race, and Ivory Glaze were in the bottom. And then Gabriella Labucci, Hollywood Star, and Floor were in the top. Right. Amel was upset, but had a cool attitude about it. Ivory was cool, even though she got wrecked on the runway. They dragged Ashley for her not taking the advice from the people, and this is what we got. Eyelash falling, full breakdown. I'm so embarrassed. Yes. I'm so serious. I can't even stress this. And I laughed. I'm sorry. All that shit you said, girl, please. Chewed, honey. It was good. Tasted well. Put that salt on my steak.
These big ass glasses.
But this is them paying her no attention. Like, this bitch is crying about that.
Hollywood said, we just let her have her moment. We just let her do. Go ahead, girl. Get it all out. Whatever you got to say. And I was like, all right, bitch. You borrowed some clothes that didn't fit, and now you look stupid. Hollywood is the winner of the first episode for Down Under. Let's pray this is not going to be the only win. Rudy Stitches, thank you for the super chat. Isn't Bumpa Love Eureka's middle name?
Oh, my lamb.
A little bit disclaimer. Goes a long, long way.
Sharkeisha, no.
Focus for entertainment purposes.
Stop kicking her.
I love y'all are paying to drag people. I appreciate it. Because I ain't gonna highlight that motherfucker in the regular comment section. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Now you better hope that you give that baby some time, okay? Drag version of White Flight. I'll have to put it on a different picture for that statement to make more sense. There we go. Thank you, LG. Appreciate it. I will not have Hollywood's face up for that. Alex Michelle multiverse crying. No, Alexis Michelle has black people over. Matthew.
Does she?
You heard her inviting Lala over to taste some dry ass chicken. Knowing she gonna get it from Kroger's. Okay, moving forward. I'm playing Alexis. I know you couldn't cook. I seen you.
Who said that?
Right.
Oh, I confused two different verbs.
Girl. I'm tired.
Oh, my
Girl.
head hurts. All right. So Hollywood wins in bad lighting, and Amel and Ivory are in the bottom, keeping the tradition of a person of color going home first on Drag Race Down Under. They said, child, one of y'all gotta go. So, okay. The song was Down Under by Men at Work. So literally, if you don't know the song and what it really references, it's about colonialism in fucking Australia and New Zealand and people taking the land and that kind of stuff. And then they stole some song from this man who played this flute instrumental. It's an indigenous man. They stole the song from him, had to fight him in court. There's a lot of controversy behind the song. It was too much. It was too close to the pirate thing. It was like, okay, what's going on here? Place Down Under. It's like a song you would hear on Crocodile Dundee. That movie. Like not even playing, or like an episode, like you know how they used to do for the sitcoms back in the day, and they went to a certain country or place, and the music changed to that. Like if they go to Hawaii, it's that very that kind of. Yes. So if you go to Australia, this is the song. Like if they did a trip, you would hear this in the background. Also, it also gives me something that Adam Sandler used in a movie before. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of controversy behind the song. So, yeah, because Queen was describing that to me. Like, it was really fucked up they used that song. It was bad. They both mimicked each other because they don't know how to dance.
They're also both baby drags.
Very, very new to the scene. Why was this even on the iPod? Everybody deserves to be dragged. Let me tell y'all something. It's Drag Race Down Under. If you got to put Kylie Minogue on every motherfucking episode, there's only going to be 10. You got tracks to work with. Just saying. There's also some other good people too, but you got Kylie's song. Stop playing in our faces. Like, please. That's literally, you can make the whole season out of Kylie Minogue music. Ivory was the winner, and Emil had to go home this week, unfortunately. That was the first episode of Drag Race Down Under, season 3.
Hi, black girl. Bye, black girl.
So yes, very so happy to have a black sister. Woo, woo, woo. Like you could feel the Thanos snap. Like you could feel the pale hands behind it. But no, yeah, it was not. Wasn't the best beginning. I will say that Hollywood and Floor are holding me in because they're just so entertaining to watch. And there is Gabriella's funny too. I feel like Ice is going to come into their own. I'm looking for some other people to make decisions, but everybody else, I'm kind of like, ooh, we'll see. We'll see. Next week challenge, Black and White Minstrels. This isn't America's Next Top Model, LJB.
Oh, wow.
The race photo shoot. Ooh.
For Milk. Don't forget, holding babies and drinking milk.
Yo.
Yeah, I mean, she thought she was doing it at the time.
And thought.
They were like, bitch, this is it. This is such a sickening photo shoot.
It was every time Tyra picked up the camera and called herself talented. It was so much work. I was like, I'm getting a headache just from her bangs. Listen. Y'all, we're going to be covering the runways, a lot of the international seasons. I know most of y'all are going to watch Drag Race Philippines because it was really good last season. Please check out Philippines. We're going to be talking about that. That's going to be one of our main holders here. Also, Jiggly Caliente in the chat. You already know what's up. That's family here. It's Chris's birthday. Well, it was yesterday. Y'all wish him a happy birthday if you're new in this room and you're trying to figure out what's going on today. 420 people. Light it up. I will after this. I need to go to the store, actually. I might go get a pizza. Yeah, I want a pizza.
That sounds delightful.
Little Caesars. I know.
Detroit style pizza.
Well, but their thin crust is actually really fucking good. Like, better than Domino's. And I used to be a fan.
Domino's thin crust pizza?
Little Caesars thin crust kind of have been eaten lately. It may be my Little Caesars.
Bring me some Papa Romano's.
We don't have that out here.
I miss her.
Bring me some buddies or some jets.
But not buddies. Buddies is that girl, Blake.
Bring me some buddies.
Buddies is that girl.
Thank you.
We had Mr. Gaddy's out here at one point, and that was.
Oh, I used to love Mr. Gaddy's.
It was that cheesy bread was just. It was there. Barbie was a good movie. If y'all are interested to go see that one, I was more than surprised.
I've been trying to get tickets all weekend, and they just.
It's a smart movie.
Chris, that, like all the underlining meanings that were happening at the same time, and when it all came together, it was like, oh shit! This was an intelligent film that really asked questions and then presented it in a very funny way. You know, I was impressed. I liked it. At first, I was like, where is this going?
Yeah, in the beginning, I was getting scared. I was like, okay.
It got real. Oh, this better not be the whole movie. And then once that first question was asked and everything stopped, it was like, all right, it's begun. Let's go. And I was in it for the rest of it, so I liked it.
I'm glad to hear that. So I remember the original idea for the movie when Amy Schumer was involved, and I was like, this is gonna be a laugh.
Are blessed,
and so I'm glad that everything has shifted.
Issa Rae was good. Issa Rae was a standout in one particular line that had the entire audience crying.
She's so good at playing herself, and that's not shade. She's just so good at playing herself.
Because she's definitely President Barbie. She's definitely President Barbie. Alex Shipp was good too. See what happens when you don't play Storm?
Ooh.
Also, congratulations to Issa for opening your fourth.
She was really good.
Issa also has a Barbie as well. She's one of the very few that got it from the movie. I hated the Kens. That was my only issue with the movie. I was annoyed. Okay. I was annoyed with Ryan Gosling. Okay. Michael Cera was one of my favorite as Alan. Thank God. And every Midge joke was funny. That's also another thing I liked about the movie too. If you knew about Barbies back in the day and you were aware of like commercials and you saw all that, even the commercials alone, it's gonna be fun seeing some of the looks. Like, oh, I remember that Barbie. Oh, I remember this. There's very Mattel heavy stuff too. It was cool. Good message too. I liked it.
I'm excited. If I can get tickets, I'll go.
Not well. I still haven't forgiven
That part.
Outship for playing Aaliyah.
That
Nobody
part.
has.
She loves the dark-skinned woman role.
Nobody has. And that's why I think why you're where you are.
Oh, we don't speak of devils and demons in here. We don't speak of dogs and bulls in this matter. This we you know.
Based upon what I saw this weekend, somebody going to prison. Somebody is going to prison.
We stand T.S. Madison over here, also friend to the show as well. Yeah, I don't think so. Playing with the wrong one. It's like, okay,
somebody
girl.
is going to things that you cannot do.
You still owe Cardi money.
Millions, right?
Releasing people's personal documentation.
Like, and this is what
Online?
happens when you bring
What?
punks. This is what happens when you bring punks and stunt queens into the equation
What?
and think they're doing you services. Girl, that was the dumbest thing you could have ever done. Like, literally share that information like that and think you're doing something. It's about to hurt. And anybody agreeing with her. And also, let's not even get into this conversation. Please, let's not.
If she really wanted to be
that
petty, she could do a criminal and a civil suit.
It's
And
such a-
hit him with the 1-2 punch.
Like nobody cares about this. Just like why are we having a conversation about this?
It's the fact that they're taking it to this level, like they're trying to erase something, and it's like, no, this is literally science. This is dead ass what they would be calling you, and it's used that way to differentiate things. But here you go saying, well, I'm just keeping it the way it was. You barely even know what that is.
I've been surprised though. There've been a lot of allies that have been showing themselves.
You're surprised at how many turfs actually exist?
They might not have the language, but they out there.
Oh, but I've been enjoying the ones on the right side of this conversation who have been really cutting up in their little TikTok stitches. Like, let's just break this down since you all want to talk about Black women in history. And I was like, whoa, I'm getting lessons today. Literally hearing stuff that I then looked up and verified.
You were property. So Jordan said, "Ain't I a woman?" Like, come on, you were property. Get out of here.
Yeah, well, listen, commenting back to Jess. Well, Jess is confused herself because she gets mistaken as a trans woman and her insecurities have been leaking out of her fucking big ass forehead, as you can see. Like, that's
Just who are you? Like outside of being an Instagram person, who are you? And who are you to come for T.S. Madison? Like, you're not that girl. You're not that girl.
T.S. Madison has this with Beyonce. I don't.
Madison is all that. Yeah.
male identified, and she was going to act like that way. Anyways, identified by passport, driver's license, physical description from a police officer. Trying to read somebody. I'm like, girl, with your low ass octave, I know you're not doing this today. Like, you could have minded your business.
Use these like biological ass examples and be hella left, not really understand, taking strays while they're trying to like pluck somebody. Like,
and there's no erasure happening. Y'all take shit that people say on Twitter way too literally. Like, it's jokes. Like, people be making little cacks, and all of a sudden, then your homophobia and your transphobia jumps out. Nah, you can't talk all that stuff. Meanwhile, you asking people to do your hair, fix your face, get your clothes together, rock them nails a little bit away, get you discounts on that fucking ugly ass weave you gonna put in your head. Don't do that, girl. Don't do that, sir. Playing with the right one. We know you know you motherfuckers also call the ladies in the night the dolls. Don't do that. The dolls talk. Trust.
It's such a I don't want to get dismonetized this week. It's
It'll be. We get limited. Like, literally, they have us on limited for just the go. Like, I already know it's gonna be limited no matter what.
Cestuous. It's a very cestuous relationship because it's like on one hand, like you want to sit here and drag, but look at the fashions. Look at the way that people are getting their bodies done. They look like the trans girls. Like, people, you're striving to like be like these people. You see their influence everywhere, but then you want to drag. So is it Uchiwali or is it One Mic? Like, what is it? I literally hate this.
It's always the people who initially go, "Oh my God, they're beautiful," and then someone in the comments, "That's the man." And then, I'm gonna take it
It's
back.
always somebody.
No, your initial thought was your initial thought, and you shouldn't feel bad about that. You thought they were attractive because that's exactly what you thought.
She's not.
Now you want to get upset and angry? Girl, please. Anywho, yeah, just so we're clear, that's where the panel stands on stuff like that. It's very annoying. We're not talking about DJ we're not even going. Please. I don't like it when ugly people talk. So no, I don't want to talk about DJ academics. No. A hideous, bad built man trying to talk about women and people in anything. Please. Look at
Jerry the Mouse.
He looks like a Jerry the Mouse.
I had to go Google who this was, so I didn't know who that was.
He stay running his mouth.
You the ugliest man on every panel, and you're gonna sit here and talk about people? Like, don't. Like, you always dusty looking.
I'm just trying to play the devil's advocate. You haven't made a coherent point.
You like you still wear Echo. Unlimited, bitch. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Cut and stitch, motherfucker. What do you mean? Old mall head looking having ass. I can't stand him, bitch. The fuck? Oh, every time you open his mouth, like, get that microphone away from your mouth, bitch. You know them teeth are rotted in the back. Don't even play that game, please. Chew some gum. He looks like a small chipmunk from Alvin. You said small, Blair.
Chipmunks are small.
So you can't use that. You can't use that with him in the same sentence, okay?
Did you see that video of Vic Mensa say he slapped the shit out of him in front of his face? Go look at the video. Like,
I've seen it.
Because
academics was trying to play in his face, and he like retorted.
Wait, it was when what was it? Offset and then rolled up on them during that interview or whatever that was happening, and he got real short. Like, mind you, he was talking to Joe Budden or what? Not even Joe Budden. What's his name? Is that his name?
Yeah, it was Joe Budden.
I was one of them light skinned, bald headed, toxic masculine. You know, one of them right there. I had to catch myself. I pulled Dewey from yesterday.
It was like I was left by bamboo.
I mean, at least it's not Peter Guns who's literally hosting Cheaters. Wild. Yeah, and you saw how his eyes looked thin. Like, he's a punk, like, through and through. And like any lady that's fucking with him, you are underclassed. Your budget is low. You are bottom feeding. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Not every celebrity is worth something. Also, Ariana Grande, that man's not cute. But I've seen your track record. It's been a lot of misses. So, like, do you, sister?
I don't know what's going on with Ariana, but she looks different these days.
She white today?
Well,
she's had some work done.
You know, she's on that Gwen Stefani track.
Ooh,
like, she's been looking different since she was on The Voice.
I want to like her. And I like some of her music, and I think she is talented. I have to stop there. Because after that, I don't get it. No shade. Like, I really be trying to figure out how y'all think minor Mariah Carey is really given what it needs to be given. Because for me, I see the appeal because she is gorgeous and she makes some really fun music. But other than that, it's a lot of whispers and good tone for me. I don't really care.
Right now, she's in her Canal Street era. And so she's over there living that fantasy, but I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on with her.
See, I have to imagine that Frankie Grande is not related to her to make sure her value stays in place.
He's awful annoying.
The worst.
She looks old. I'm just looking at her. I'm like, she looks old.
Yeah, no, I think I think she's talented. That baby's got a voice. But like when the girls go Blueprint, I said, Mariah, light skin Carrie is right. Don't do it. Don't do this today.
And she really don't have any like timeless music like Mariah does.
I'm thinking ish. Yeah, we don't have to see ish. You might be right there.
Let's wait 5 more years before we have that conversation. Because I think there's a particular song that was on Drag Race.
Dangerous Woman, maybe.
One. No,
like I'm talking about the album. Like people really like that album. Maybe.
Let's see. Hold on, Jiggly. You had something to say. I mean, Frankie is besties with Eureka, so. So how come Eureka don't look like? Let me be quiet. Jiggly, you almost made me say some fuck ass shit.
Just
Talk about why she don't look like Frankie then. Oh, Matthew. Maybe quality does matter.
Yeah, don't cut it with too much flour.
Lotto wasn't talking about Nikki.
But with Cardi, because jealousy is baby Cardi went off.
I
said, who pissed her off? Because Mama went.
I said Offset's pen is never to be challenged with her mouth. Go in, sister.
Baby, Cardi snapped.
She did, and also threw that microphone at that dum-dum in the audience that threw something at her. Why are people throwing things at her?
Why are y'all going to concerts acting up?
And go to the front, like you went to the front of the concert.
the front.
In the broad daylight, and then you stayed there and was talking shit like
And we
you
saw the
knew her.
cut. It's premeditated. Like
Bro,
we saw it.
Now, please, God, don't let that be a barb. Don't let that be a barb. Don't do that on behalf of Nicholas. Don't do that. Please don't. No, she was a black woman that did it. Hair needed to be done. Ooh, that hair. Sister, they got you from the back. A fool, bitch. I was like, shit. It's dry back there. My God, she needs a good, nice, warm press. I couldn't do it. Yeah, that might hit her dead in the chest if y'all didn't see it.
Just like that shoe.
Cardi's aim, I was like, wow.
What was the reason? Man, when she threw that shoe during that reunion, it hit her so hard, you could hear the mic thump. Boom. I was like, oh my gosh.
Direct hit. That bitch didn't see it coming.
She did not.
Ooh, listen, hold on. You gotta talk about we saw how Gunica got active, baby, when that man was hitting that lady in the audience and Monica had to get
She
down.
said,
You hit a lady like that?
Did you see the fight though?
No. Oh, no, yes, I did. I did see it. Like, I don't know if the lady was the one that was it looked like he was trying to.
And was
like,
that a man? That was an honest question. I don't know why.
No, I felt misconstruing happening there. No, he was a large-chested individual, and I believe that was, yes, a woman he was fighting. Someone actually made those cards. You all read Twitter too much.
Well, yeah. I think
Someone made them, and then like that became a thing versus it being like Beyonce made those up for. No, someone made those, and then like it kind of happened from there. I don't know why people aren't being quiet during the concert for one part. That's probably to be on a live show she's going to show us later, like to give like a multiple audience reactions. She's gonna have to take the audio from one city and then just show multiple places.
Yeah,
that's how that's gonna go. But shout out to Monica. You know, I would never play with her.
Oh yeah.
Ever since them white heels with the wide backs, no.
Like Brandy found out the hard way.
The hard way. We beat her up before they went to go perform. And then went out there and performed and acted like nothing.
She said, enough.
Brandy was 2 seconds away from crying. And Monica was like, what you gonna do?
You talk about you need to give it up. No.
And they both gave a great performance.
Sure
the
did.
performance was great.
That's how you know Brandy's voice is the vocal Bible. It's for sure. She got rocked and then came out there and still sang.
Professional.
I'm not being honest. You know, I'm not one of them fans because if it was the case, honey, them albums would sell. Y'all ain't there for her like that.
Well,
y'all just showed up at that concert in Africa.
Well, she was in that car when it happened.
Oh my God.
Okay, well.
Her brother's Ray J. That's enough. That's enough.
No disclaimer for that?
Yes, because we are talking about Eureka and Ray J in this. Oh, it's given disclaimer. This program's for entertainment purposes. Content.
I said it deep down.
Wow! I'm be about to knock Dooley out the room. Me about to knock Julie out the room. Listen, I had my whole hand ready on the move, bitch. It was so quick. I was about to go
Deep
tap.
down in my gut.
Y'all, my hands are really on it too. Julie playing with me. Hold on.
I didn't even get to my favorite part yet.
All right. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate you so much for being here today. Do me a favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. See Diggy social medias, please.
Yeah, I said
Fast. Julie's playing. Hold on.
Can you repeat what you were saying?
No.
What song was
I don't want to edit it again. That was so hard last time. Please, God, no. Come on.
Well, someone in the chat put the song that he said there. Finish the lyric.
It's a little too.
Finish the lyric in the chat.
See Diggy could give his social
All
media.
right. My indica just kicked in.
Go to bed. I don't dislike her. But she did kill them people. All right, move on, C. Diggy.
Not Conyo Feo.
Instagram, YouTube, patreon.com/CDiggy1.
Dooley. No, Blake, social medias, please. We don't need to talk to Dooley. Go find he's in the description. See, Blake, go.
It's right there. That's the only place that matters where you need to find.
All right, run. No, Dooley, social medias, please.
linktree.com/Dooley__Nugget.
We thank you so much for tuning in today. We appreciate every single last one of you. Make sure you go follow all these people wherever they're at. Make sure you go follow these people wherever they're at today.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch this video before you edit it.
I'm not editing it. He didn't say it. I stopped it before it happened, but I'm just saying, like, like he's trying to get to that one part. I'm like, stop. Julie, did you? Yeah, you did. Okay, listen. Everyone have a good day. Good Sunday to you. All of you be blessed. Remember, this is for fun, for shits and giggles. Don't take it seriously. Don't send hate to nobody. And wipe. It's really important. All right, we'll see you next time, babies. Bye.
Listen.